When you live in an HOA community, you expect some drama, petty fines, strict rules, maybe a nosy neighbor or two.
But
None of us expected our HOA president, Karan, to become the center of a full-blown FBI investigation.
Karen had
Been in charge for nearly 5 years, and at first she seemed competent.
she
Organized community events, handled maintenance, and made sure our neighborhood looked pristine. But over time, people began to notice things didn't add up. The HOA fees kept increasing every year, yet nothing ever improved. The playground repairs were always delayed. The pool was closed for budget reasons, and the landscaping company supposedly quit, though no one ever saw them working in the first place. When residents started asking questions, Karen brushed them off with her trademark smile and a pile of excuses about unexpected costs. Then one of the board members, a quiet accountant named Mark, started digging. He requested access to the HOA financial records, something every member had the right to
see.
Karen dodged him for weeks, claiming the files were being audited. Eventually, he went to the county clerk's office and pulled public records himself. And what he found blew our minds. Thousands of dollars in vendor payments had been going to shell companies registered under Karen's maiden name. She was literally paying herself with our HOA dues. Mark quietly gathered the evidence and reported it to the authorities. We didn't know it at the time, but the FBI had already been watching her. A month later, the big day
Came.
the HOA's annual meeting.
Karen
Strutted in with her usual smug confidence, ready to lecture us about a new assessment fee. But before she could even start, 2 men in suits entered the room, flashed badges, and announced, "Karen last name. You're under arrest for wire fraud and embezzlement." The entire room went dead silent. Karen's face drained of color as she sputtered, insisting it was all a misunderstanding. But the agents were already showing her the paperwork. The FBI had traced over $200,000 of stolen HOA funds.
They
Cuffed her right there in front of everyone during her own meeting. After she was taken away, Mark stepped up to the front and calmly said, "Well, I guess we'll need a new president."
the
Room erupted in nervous laughter and applause. Since then, our HOA finances are transparent. The pool's finally open, and the neighborhood has never been more peaceful. Turns out justice really does show up sometimes right in the middle of the HOA.